OpenAI just dropped a new coding model that's 15 times faster than its flagship. And get this, it's their first production model not running on Nvidia hardware.
Welcome to 5-Minute AI News for Friday, February 13th, 2026. We'll break down that massive OpenAI launch, plus a huge reasoning breakthrough from Google and a major request from the Pentagon that's raising some eyebrows.
Let's start with that OpenAI news. They've released a research preview of GPT 5.3 Codex Spark. It's built for speed, delivering over 1,000 tokens per second, which is mind-blowing for real-time coding assistance.
And the hardware story is huge. It runs on Cerebrus's wafer-scale engine, a massive single chip. This move away from Nvidia dependence is a major signal to the market. But there is a trade-off. It has lower reasoning depth and security capabilities than the bigger models.
Speaking of OpenAI's models, they're also doing some house cleaning. They've scheduled the shutdown of GPT 4o and several other legacy models to streamline their offerings and focus on the newer tech.
And in a more controversial move from the company, a report claims OpenAI is using a special version of ChatGPT to scan internal Slack messages and emails to find employees who leak information to the press.
That's a novel use of AI for corporate security, but it definitely raises some serious privacy questions for their staff. On the financial front, their main rival Anthropic just closed another funding round, this time for an incredible $30 billion, pushing its valuation to $380 billion.
The investor confidence is just off the charts. Shifting over to research, Google announced a massive update to Gemini 3 DeepThink, its specialized reasoning model.
The results are staggering. It scored nearly 85% on a key abstract reasoning test, where humans averaged 60% and previous AIs couldn't break 20%. It also achieved legendary grandmaster status in competitive programming. This is a big step toward more reliable and expert-level AI.
And Google's other research AI, Alethea, independently disproved a decade-old math conjecture. Though in a broader test on 700 other problems, it had mixed results, highlighting that we still need human guidance.
Absolutely. And in the open source world, Chinese AI lab Zhipum AI has released GLM-5, a 744 billion parameter model they claim rivals top Western models. The global competition is clearly heating up.
Now let's talk applications, because some of this is starting to sound like science fiction. According to a report, top developers at Spotify haven't written a single line of code since December, thanks to tools like Claude Code and their internal AI system.
That's a wild level of productivity. It really shows how the role of a software engineer is fundamentally changing. In another superhuman feat, Aurora Innovation's driverless trucks are now hauling freight 1,000 miles in just 15 hours, which is beyond what a human driver can legally do in that time.
It's a huge milestone for autonomous logistics. And for consumers, Google has started rolling out its Auto Browse AI agent in Chrome for subscribers. Early tests show it can automate web tasks, but it's still prone to some spectacular failures.
I can't wait to try that. On the business side, IBM is planning to triple its entry-level hiring in 2026, specifically looking for roles adapted for the AI era. It's a great sign that AI is reshaping jobs, not just eliminating them.
Finally, let's touch on policy. The Pentagon is reportedly pressuring top AI companies to deploy their models on classified military networks without the usual restrictions. This is a major push to integrate AI into defense, but it comes with a lot of ethical questions.
It really does. On the complete other end of the corporate responsibility spectrum, Anthropic has pledged to cover consumer electricity costs that result from its new data center construction and to cap its energy use during peak hours.
That's a fascinating move to address the environmental impact of AI's massive energy consumption. It really sets a new precedent for the industry.
So the big takeaways today are the incredible new speed from OpenAI's Codex Spark and the massive leap in abstract reasoning from Google's Gemini 3. The pace is just not slowing down.
We hope you enjoyed the update. Please take a second to like, subscribe, and leave a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It really helps people find the show. Have a great day.